Hi guys, it's Tracy again, and it's time for another episode of Tracy's Kitchen. Had some requests for me to make the Frisco Patty Melt knockoff for the healthy version of the Steak and Shake Frisco Patty Melt from Sarah, who is in my Weight Watchers meetings. And I've never made them before, so you're going to do this with me for the first time. Alright, so here's what we need. I've got 1 pound of, I'm using ground turkey, but you can use ground beef. You want the 97.3 or 93.7, whatever the fat to lean ratio is. We're using some buttered flavored, some butter spray. We've got fat-free Thousand Island dressing. I'm only making 2 sandwiches. The recipe calls for 4. So you would need 4 each of fat-free cheddar or American and fat-free Swiss. Here's your Thousand Island dressing again. We need a tablespoon of Worcestershire and a tablespoon of steak seasoning, and we need your Healthy Life sourdough bread, because a patty melt's always done on sourdough bread. And also some of the hardware you're going to need is 2 saucers. This is going to help you make the patties nice and thin, just like Steak and Shake. So here we go. I've got my grill heating up, my little griddle heating up nice and hot so that we get some nice crispy edges on the meat. Okay, so make sure that's nice and hot, and have your cooking spray ready to spray that down once you're ready. And let's do our meat. So I'm going to go ahead and make the whole pound of meat, and then I'm going to separate it out and freeze half for later. So we've got our 1 tablespoon of steak seasoning. That makes it taste a little more beefy. And we got our 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. And we're going to stir this up to combine it really good. Now I'm going to get my hands in here and get dirty, so I'll be back in a minute. Okay, my hands are all clean, and here's our meat. Now what I've done, this is half my meat, so this is a ½ pound since I'm only doing 2 sandwiches. So I've divided it in half, and I'm going to divide it in half again, because we're going to have a double stack, because you know the Frisco Patty Melt has 2 burgers, right? Right. Okay, so now we're going to take, this is kind of hard to do one-handed. Okay. Alright, we're going to take 1 portion of our hamburger here, our ground meat. I'm trying to do this without touching it since my hands are already clean. I'm going to put it between the 2 little saucers, and we're going to smush them. Smush them nice and thin. Look how thin that comes out. Ain't that pretty? Nice and thin. So, let's spray our grill. Oh, I was toasting the bread while I was getting this burger ready. So you probably just heard my toast pop up. So let's get one of these on the grill. Oops. Flop that over. Okay, these won't take long to cook. So I'm going to go ahead and get the other 3 patties done. Okay, those are grilling nicely. We got all 4 on. And I've toasted my bread, so I've got my nicely toasted, light toasted sourdough bread. And let's go ahead and see if these are ready to give a little turn. They don't take long because they're so thin. So we'll let those continue to cook. Okay. And then we're going to flip them over, just like making a grilled cheese sandwich. We're going to flip them over. Now we're going to put, this is now only 4 tablespoons since, like I said, I'm only doing a half batch. So we're going to put half of this on one, so that's 2 tablespoons of the fat-free dressing on one side. Ooh, that's a lot of dressing. You might want to cut that back, because like I said, I'm doing this for the first time with you guys. You know what, I think I'm going to put it on both sides, just because it's going to be a little sloppy if I don't. What do you think? Think so? I think so. Well, let's do this on both sides. This burger smells really good. Just about done. Alright. And then we layer with sliced cheese. Oh, let's do patty first. We're going to do patty first. Then we'll do a slice of American cheese. Another patty. And I'm going to find the opening here. A slice of Swiss cheese. Okay, we're going to flip this over and give it a press. Okay, we're going to repeat the same with this one. I'm going to do one burger and the other patty. Now keep your grill hot because we're going to grill these. And another piece of cheese. And flip it over and give it a press. Kind of messy, but so are they at Steak and Shake, right? Now, I'm going to get my panini press ready, but you don't have to have one of these. It just makes it a little easier. Alright, now I got my press ready. I'm going to put one side down, like that, and we're going to give it a little, we're going to close it here, give it a little press, just long enough to grill the outside of the toast. Okie doke. I think we're about good. Oh yeah, that looks good. I'm going to turn my grill off here. That cheese is all over. Woo, that looks good. Go ahead and take one out. And put it on my plate. And of course, you know, Steak and Shake always serves it cut like a triangle. So let's see how this looks, shall we? Ooh, does that look tasty or what? Oh, yum! And you can serve this with, I'm going to serve it with broccoli tonight because I need to get some veggies in me. But you could make it with some oven fries that you know, potatoes that you cook in the oven. And you can cut them as thin as shoestring potatoes, just like Steak and Shake fries. So let me know what you think. My hands are all cheesy, so hopefully you can see me. And I'm going to take a bite out of this. Oh my gosh. That is so good. Thank you, Sarah. Very tasty. Bye.